Hello and welcome back to Syberia 2. So it's been a couple of days, maybe more than a couple of days. Uh, Last we left off in the last episode, I believe we tried to go to the monastery to see the monks because Hans is sick and they are the only ones within um, any distance or any amount of time that can get to him and try to heal him. And apparently, it's no girls allowed. So I guess we're trying to figure out how do we get in there? Can we get like a man to get in there?
Colonel?
Help us out.
Miss Walker.
Help
Colonel.
me!
You don't have one of those whistles for making bird noises among your many treasures.
A bird call. Why, I sell them by the truckload during the hunting season. I've got a whole collection of them.
Whoa.
I think I've got just what you need somewhere. Aha!
You may. Did we buy that? Oh.
Our route is still long and my friend is suffering. I don't know what to do.
Syberia is hellish cold at this time of year, Miss Walker. And journeys take an age. Your friend isn't in the prime of youth anymore.
Thanks for all your help, Colonel.
The pleasure is all mine, Miss Walker.
He certainly is not in the prime of youth. But also, in my opinion, he was drugged or poisoned or something. Something that caused him to get sick in the first place. And I believe it might have been foul play. I have no proof of the matter, but that is my opinion. I'm going to stick with it for now. But we have the bird call, so we can go and try to capture the bird that one monk guy was trying to catch or trying to see. I forget what it was. I think it was a white... It was some kind of white bird. And it was super special and very rare, and he wanted to see it. So I think we have to catch one, maybe? Using these bird calls? Yeah, put those goggles on. Glasses? Alright. Let's try one of these whistles. Let's try the silver one. Wait. Oh, I guess I gotta use them at a location? Can't use them on that thing. Oh, do we give him the call? Let's give it a try. Try it.
Can you hear? Can you hear? The Merula Alba. It is calling to me. Calling to me.
Oh, and now we're gonna dress up as a monk. But she's not gonna change here. Monk's habit. Oh, I was thinking we'd go back to the bathroom, but this works. Oh, maybe she didn't take anything off. She just put it on. I mean, it is robes, so she could just put that over the habit. Alright, now they're gonna just assume that we're part of the Brotherhood. And then we can get in. No women allowed. My butt. That's some sexist BS right there. There we go. You only had to think I was a man. Oh, you guys are in for a rude awakening. What's this? Ooh, matches? Box of matches. Cool. Huh. Oh, that heats that up.
I need something else.
Huh.
I need something else.
I probably don't need to be here just yet. Lower your voice, Kate.
Good evening, sir.
No, he doesn't talk. I see. Vow of silence, then. Good, because Kate shouldn't be talking because she's not using a deeper voice. They're gonna know she's a woman. What is it? Hawaii? I feel like there should be something I should click on here, but I don't see anything. I ran into this problem in Syberia 1. But I suppose that was a me problem and less a Syberia problem. It was definitely a me problem, for sure. Alright. And we can go in this building. And we can go over in this direction. Talkie. I guess they no say anything. Nope. Oh. I don't know that we could get in. Is it locked? Oh, it's not. Very nice. Well, I guess why would it be locked? The entrance is protected because they won't let anybody in, really. Especially if you have 2 X chromosomes. Oh my god. Oh, whoa.
This is really amazing.
Huh. Okay. Maybe something happens with that later.
Whiling away the... This is really amazing. Whiling away the... This is really amazing.
I wonder if there's supposed to be something that we're supposed to catch there that's different.
Hello? Anybody there?
Hey, come on! Your spy game is terrible.
Excuse me.
What? A woman?
Yeah.
Women are expressly prohibited. What the devil are you doing here, woman?
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from New York.
Right. Let's talk about
I have a
Hans.
friend who is really sick. In the village, I was told that...
We must all brave the ordeals the Lord sends us, my child.
That doesn't help.
My friend
man.
is named Hans Vorarlberg. He has devoted his life to making fantastic mechanical machines. His automatons soothed the harsh daily labor of the people of his day
In
and amused
Kolkosgrad.
them, entertained them. He's a genius inventor, you know.
An inventor, you say? The inspiration of such people is often cowed to humility before the marvels of God's own creation.
Wow. Okay.
Excuse me, but I absolutely must speak to you, and your monks wouldn't let me in.
Miss Walker, your female presence in this dwelling of monastic retreat is unwelcome. It is very troubling. Please leave quickly.
Wow. He's not mincing any words
Please
there.
forgive my slightly cavalier methods to get to see you, Father. But my cause is just, I assure you.
I have
doesn't
no
care.
need of assurance, my girl. Remember, you are here beneath the gaze of the Almighty.
Kate, he don't care.
I have come to ask the assistance of the priest healer in the monastery. My friend is very unwell and very old.
Sometimes a body weary of life refuses treatment. That is why we here tend to the soul. From what ailment is your friend suffering?
A high fever. It started with a kind of fit. He fell.
Sometimes we have to just accept the inevitable, my child, and resign ourselves to the call of time.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like it's his time just yet.
You don't understand. Maybe Hans is old and frail, but he has but one desire: to continue his journey.
We have to learn how to meet our fate, my child. This is God's will.
Oh, I have
My
to hand
friend
him the
needs
cloth.
treatment. You are the only one for miles around who can give him the care he needs.
I need a sign from the Almighty, or else I can do nothing for your friend. I am sorry, Miss Walker.
Silly me, everyone.
Goodbye.
Woman, please do not disturb the peace and tranquility of this site of meditation.
I forgot we need to give him this. Oh, the shroud. What? Can't give it to him?
Excuse me, Father, but I have another question.
Yes, my girl, I am listening.
I really need your help, Father. You're our only hope.
Please,
My
Obi-Wan.
girl, I attend only to extreme cases, grave illness, and madness.
But this is an extreme case, Father.
There is a rule, Miss Walker. You must respect it. Bring me the imprint of your friend's son.
We've got that.
I know what you were telling me. I brought the shroud.
Show me, my child.
What do you see?
Right. We will go search for your friend.
Search? He should be in one place. That's New York.
It's our man. He's got something.
Canton? I can barely hear you.
Mr. Martin.
What news have you got?
I talked to the hotel guys, Mr. Martin. She checked out of Arrowbad last week. Headed off with Hans Vorarlberg.
How is she?
Seems her health is fine, Mr. Martin, but,
What?
her behavior seems...
Don't beat about the bush, Canton, please.
Look, Mr. Martin, it's like this. I'm afraid that Miss Walker has been acting, how do you say, differently.
What does that even mean, though? Like, just for a man to say, oh, she's acting differently, what does that even mean? It doesn't mean anything, in case you were wondering. Not a thing at all. Well, it looks like Hans was sick enough for them to actually do something about it. That's both good and bad. Good that they were willing to look at him, but bad that he was that sick in the first
Did you
place.
sleep well, my child?
Yes, thank you. How is Hans?
Alas, you brought him to us so late, my child. I fear we cannot do much. We are going to concentrate on tending to his soul.
No.
What did you say?
The man is worn and old. His final hour is upon him.
Don't tell us
But
this.
that's impossible.
Your friend is dying. You must believe me, my child.
You've got to be wrong, man. You've got to be wrong.
Please take care of Hans, Father, please.
Torment yourself no longer, my girl. I will tend to the poor soul.
No.
Can I see him?
No, I do not advise it. Deranged minds are often too addled by evil. And
Deranged?
you could become contaminated by its sly malevolence.
Look,
Dude.
contagion doesn't bother me. I've got to talk with him, you understand?
The rules, Miss Walker. Remember the rules. No one talks to the sick.
I just can't abandon Hans like that. I must see him immediately. You hear?
Okay. So be it. Your friend is in the last chamber at the end of the corridor. I beseech thee, my girl, pay no heed to the imprecations of a sick, delirious, dying man. I will wait for you in the chapel when everything is over. For the formalities, you understand.
He's given up on Hans already, man. My God. No. He seemed like he had enough life in him to... like... Why? What? Wait. I thought he just came out from here. I can't screen transition. Oh, here's the door. I thought it was further down. Whoop, whoop. Got
Cheese
food.
and dry.
Yummy.
Cheese and dry.
Well, it is a monastery. I don't expect them to have some great food. Maybe we put food for him. I don't know. We're not there yet.
Hans? Hans, can you hear me?
Kate, where are we?
Don't you worry. You're in very good hands.
I don't know about that.
We cannot carry on our journey in these conditions, Hans. You are ill. You have to be cared for.
I must go, Kate Walker.
I said I'd keep you company until we reach Syberia.
Yeah. But that's the one thing he wants. And he knows he's gonna be ending soon. So he just wants to go and do it.
I brought you here to be treated.
We don't have the time, Kate. We've got to go to Syberia, Kate Walker.
Calm down, Hans, please.
Yes, call him a
No!
Dude, he's been coughing like this since the first time we met him in Syberia 1, I think. Definitely since the beginning of this game, for sure.
Hans, we're at the monastery. Do you remember?
In Valadilen, it is 7:15 p.m. Father is always punctual. He never stays at home. He always goes to the factory. He locks himself in his office and...
No, Hans. Valadilen is where you were born. Here, we're in Romansburg. Valadilen is miles away. We're going to take care of you.
Countries
Alexei.
away.
Find Alexei Tukyanov.
Alexei Tukyanov?
Alexei. He has lived with the Yukols. He can cure me.
What? This is the first I'm hearing about this. Hey, mind your business.
Who is Alexei?
An old monk. A friend. He knows about Yukol medicine.
Oh, is he the guy that's listening in now?
It seems you rate the Yukols for their medicine.
Yukol shaman medicine is very strong.
Hans, all that shaman malarkey is nonsense. You know that.
The Yukols know a lot of things, Kate Walker. A lot of things.
And maybe they use medicine that's based off of mammoths.
Why do you want me to find this monk, Alexei?
Alexei, he can treat me.
Hans, do try to be reasonable. Nobody here can treat you better than the old Patriarch.
Alexei knows Yukol medicine. The old Patriarch is an ass.
I agree with you, my dude. I agree with you.
So you really think this monk can cure you?
Alexei can cure like the shaman. Shaman are the right doctors for me.
I'll be back soon.
Okay, Kate.
Alright, we gotta go find Alexei. And this dude is gonna be right here at the door. Yeah, let's talk to you. You know I know you heard us.
You like to eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop? No, I clean and clean.
Sure. Sure, whatever you say.
I've just spoken to Hans.
And what news do you bring, my sister?
He spoke to me of one of your brothers, named Alexei.
Ah, tempus edax rerum. Brother Alexei is not of this world, my sister.
Oh, is he dead?
So you don't know this Alexei, do you?
No. Omnis homo mendax.
Come on, you must know where Alexei is.
Mors ultima ratio.
And he's being complete jerk. Although he did give us something, so... Oh, he can't say nothing. Alexei was a man of God and my friend. He lived away from the monastery for many years among the strange Yukol people. And... they're... Oh. Let me try to read that. There we go. And their he lived away from the monastery for many years among the strange Yukol people and their stories of the great mammoths of old that were divine to them. I am no wise monk, far from it, but I have prayed to God long enough to understand that he takes many different forms in the imaginations of men. This might help you. The key is in the light of the mammoth's eye. Huh. Stained glass mammoth. And the key is in the eye. Alright. So... he was saying he didn't know him, but obviously he does. But he can't say that he does. Probably because the dude is like, I don't know, excommunicado or something. A brush? Okay. Let's go over this way. I don't think we were over here. Graves. That is not a good sign. Oh. What's this? Alexei. I'm sure that says Alexei. Oh, so he is dead. Right. I need something to take away these roots and vines. Maybe the gardener can give that to me. Let me borrow, please.
Whiling
Please?
away those celibate hours.
That's all?
I fear the worst. This casket gives me the creeps.
There's a hole in the wall. What is this?
It's kind of steep.
Okay, so maybe that's how we make our great escape. All right. Well. Alright. I guess we'll go see the Patriarch, I think they called him. And we'll see where we go from there. Let's take a look at this again. I feel like there was something supposed to be different than this one. Looks like something can go right here. Oh. Brush it off. What's different? Oh, what's this? Interesting. Maybe that's like a code or something that goes... I don't know.
Whiling away the...
Alright, let me use the brush here. Oh, can't. Okay. Matches? Nope. Nope. Wonder why on this one we could wipe away the paint. Yo.
Hello, Father.
Hello, my child.
Oh, now she's my child.
You really can't do anything for Hans?
His destiny is not in mortal hands. We must pray, dear girl. Pray for his redemption.
But Hans has no reason to repent.
His fever-driven outpourings are not those of a holy man. Oh, far from it.
Everything revolves around their religion
Hans
here.
Vorarlberg is not a sinner.
The pagan fantasies with which he sullies the air in his delirium are those of a heretic. Pray, female, pray to save your friend from the sizzling fires of hell.
Whoa.
You're a total crackpot. You're a fanatic.
I
I
agree.
will talk to Hans. You hear?
Wow.
I talked to Hans.
Yes,
He seems better.
it is but an illusion, my girl. His mortality is teetering on the brink. I know about these things.
He told me
yeah.
about a monk who could help him.
And what monk might that be, Miss Walker?
A monk who has spent long years with the Yukols, that mysterious tribe from the far north.
Your friend is clearly very sick, my poor child.
You clearly don't like them. At all.
Father, do you know a man named Alexei Tukianov?
He was a heretic and charlatan. He is not worth the breath, my girl.
It seems Hans Vorarlberg considers him highly.
Your friend must have lost his marbles.
Whoa.
But could I just meet the man anyway?
No. Alexei Tukianov has left us. A long time ago, Miss Walker.
But he's buried in your graveyard.
Excuse my insistence, Father, but where might I be able to find Alexei Tukianov? It's very important.
Alexei Tukianov is dead, my girl. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace!
Okay, I heard you the first time. You didn't need to be so loud.
We absolutely must continue our journey. We must.
Don't even think about it, child. Mr. Vorarlberg is in no fit state.
If he's
Hans
gonna
Vorarlberg is going to see his dream come true. You hear me?
Wretched girl. His dreams are almost at an end, and there is nothing you can do.
if he's on his way out anyways, why don't you just let him go so he can fulfill his life's dream, you know? There's nothing you can do
Hans
anyways.
often told me about the mysterious people of the far north, the Yukols.
They are degenerate heathen savages that worship idols and false gods and resist the redemption of the Lord.
Hans lived among them for a long time. They're like a second family to him.
Please, dear girl, do not let yourself succumb to the quaint temptations of those pagans. Their only ambition is to wallow in their so-called primitive paradise and all its lechery and bestiality.
What?
Remember that those who live far from God doom themselves to eternal chastisement.
Okay, I think I've heard all I need. I'm off.
Go,
Yeah, for real.
my child. But weigh the consequences of your actions well.
This guy's total crackpot. Total crackpot. There's nothing we can say to him, I think. Let's just get out of here. Maybe, will they say something? No. No, they won't. Maybe we can do something with what we've got. Oh, there's something here now. Shears. I know where we can use that. Do you know where we can use that? I sure as heck hope so. Okay, let's go over here to the cemetery. We can clip those vines and stuff on Alexi's tomb, gravestone. Okay, here we go. Cut it out. Alexei Tokianov, 1895 to 1996. Whoa! He was 101? Que sanctus libri ascando me scientia. Okay. I don't know what that does for me. Honestly, not much, though.
This casket gives me the creeps.
Said that the key lies in the eye of the mammoth. But where do we use that? Oh, what's in here? What are we gonna find? Oh, it's a study of some sort. Okay, we're on the top floor. Okay. Come on, Kate. Oh, wrapped around. It's coming down this way. There doesn't seem to be... Oh, wait. What's this? What is that? What in the heck? Oh. I think we are lighting this one. And I believe we're lighting this one. I'm getting this from when we pulled when we wiped the painting, it had lit up things. Oh, the graphics, man. I believe it was 2 on each side here, and then 1 in the top. I think this was the way we were doing this. Maybe not. Alright, let me put this back. I think we should go take a look at that again. At least I know what the reference is for. It's just a matter of I honestly didn't pay enough attention to it. Nice carpeted area. And go no further? Yeah, go no further. Yeah, can't go anymore. Okay. Let's just go back. Let's go back. But I know what I'm looking for now, though. Okay, so... let's send this screen over here, where the Patriarch was. Maybe we get a book that translates the Latin that's on the gravestone of Alexei? Perhaps? This is what I'm talking about. Alright. Oh, okay. 3 to the bottom are out. The next 2 on either side are lit. And then the top one is lit. Okay. The 3 on the bottom are unlit. The 3 on the bottom are unlit. Can you remember that for me? My memory is just terrible. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now you're gonna tell me when the time comes, right? Right? Put in the comments below. Come on. Go this way. This way. Alright. Let's go get this, I don't know. It's not a lighter. How do these things even turn on? Like, the lights turn on and stuff. Alright, so the 3 at the bottom are unlit. Let's light this. And let's light... oh, no! Here's the cross. We're supposed to... okay, so let's unlight this. Because I think it's... I think the bottom, in relation to the cross, are these 3. So let's light this one. Let's light this one. Let's light this one. Okay. And then this one. And then the very top of the cross. There it is. Got it! But how do I get to see the thing? Open something up, but I need to be able to investigate it. Oh, is it? Is it this thing? No. Is it this? No. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go, Charlie Brown. Do we go New Moon? And then Half Moon, Full Moon. No. Or do we... Maybe it goes the other way. There it is. Alright, let me head to it. Shining the light over to that other one. Oh wait, it's this thing. Right? Was that the thing? Or was it over here? No. Jeez, man. Feels like it's got to be this one. Okay. Honestly, I don't even remember what I did. I think we went this way. Okay. Turn the light off. Did nothing. Also did nothing. Okay. This. That brightened it. Didn't do anything. I feel like we need to focus it more. That... What? Oh, it turned it off. Not 100% sure what is actually going on. This iris is closing and opening to a degree, and if I go this way, it focuses it to that extent. And if I go this way, I think it turns it off. Yeah. So if I go this way, it turns it back on, but a higher intensity. And if I go this way, oh, it's even higher intensity. Yeah, it's focused again. Let me see. Feel like we gotta do something here. Can we grab the coin? We can grab the coin. Can't put it in here anywhere. Maybe we gotta put the coin in here. Can we put it in the iris? Yes, we can. Alright, now we want to focus the beam. Okay. Do we still have... No, we don't have the mammoth thing anymore. Yeah, the secret is in the eye. So now that there's the picture, now we can click on it. The eye. This is the key. Whoa, secret passageway? What? The Holy Grail? Don't drink from it. Unless you know for sure. Oh, what's this? Alexei Tokyanov notes and sketches from the frozen north. Oh, is this a diary? April 15th, 1947. I loaded my bags and provisions into a sled pulled by several sturdy, healthy beasts and left the Romansburg monastery, heading northwards in search of the mysterious peoples inhabiting the vast, desolate wastes of the Siberian tundra. My superiors had conferred on me the mission of evangelizing those pagan tribes from their heathen shamanic beliefs. I traveled under an assumed identity, that of a lowly trapper. I had to be wary of the agents of the state and of the military, for whom any religious activity is suspect. They, for their part, traveled the length and breadth of eastern Syberia trying to convince the villagers of the debatable benefits of collectivism. It took me several weeks to accustom myself to the unfamiliar harness. I found no dogs in Romansburg and had to make do with the yukis purchased from a hunter. This is a yuki. And this is a Siberian bear. The yuki is related to both seals and dogs. In the wild, the yuki lives on riverbanks. It is an easy capture for the trapper as its gluttony is well documented. In winter, it gorges itself on orange salmon, a prey that it often has to share in the wild with the fierce Siberian bear, another creature very partial to the fish. It looks like a seal and a dog combined. Once tamed, the yuki is an affectionate but whimsical animal. It resists all forms of discipline training, and only if there are no dogs available is it used to pull sleds. Certain Arctic peoples, however, seem to have better mastered the secret of their domestication, and the yuki is central to their daily activities. Oh, this is the thing that we let loose at the those brothers' place, and he was chasing after. He was trying to sell it because he's a trapper. Of all the peoples who inhabit these godforsaken regions, I found the Yukos the most fascinating. Perhaps that is why I headed for those regions where I was most likely to encounter them. Yuko religious mask. It looks like Oscar! Representing the soul messenger who guides the dying to the other world, the Yukos are fearful of him. Oh, we better not bring Oscar in. The journey was long and dangerous. It wasn't until October 27th, 1947 that, for the first time, I made contact with the Yukos. I have spent long months living with them. I have come to know them and to understand them for who they are. I soon abandoned any notion of converting them. I applied myself instead to the study of their mores and customs. So little is known about the Yukos. Less than is known of any inhabitant of the frozen north. Today, they live far, far away at the farthermost tip of the Siberian tundra. Because of their remoteness and their inhospitable climate, the Yukos have remained small in number, overlooked by the scientific community and the Soviet governmental machine. The only documents available before my departure were several drawings, notes, and photographs taken 100 years ago by a Russian explorer, Marie Bodrinov. It is to her we owe what little is of the Yukol people and its culture. So she drew this? Dang. The Yukols hark back to the last ice age. Curiously, traces of their presence have been found in Western Europe, more precisely in the heart of the French Alps, in the prehistoric caves of Vallée de l'Aisne. Yes! This suggests that over centuries, they undertook a long migration toward the extreme north of the globe. Or did they migrate the other way, maybe? Or some tribes, some groups, split off? We started our journey in Vallée de l'Aisne, found a mammoth doll with a Yukol riding it. The sacred harfang. This bird is often inseparable from the Yukol shaman. It seems to be considered in turns as his friend, representative, and even as his incarnation, Yukol shaman. And this must be the harfang. Lemmings congregate on the open plains of Syberia. They feed on grains and small fruit that they store in their holes to face the scarcity of the winter months ahead. And that's what she said. Lemmings dig deep tunnels in the ice to escape their predators. The hunters they most fear are harfangs, who seem to find lemmings something of a delicacy. Kind of looks like an owl, and these kind of look like mice. On several occasions during my journey, I encountered traces of Yukol's society far to the west of the areas we know today. Along forest trails, I discovered small piles of carefully piled stones, altars on which Yukol hunters made ritual offerings to one of their pagan gods. We now know the reason for the Yukol's long migration. Their domestic economy was, it seems, directly linked to the mammoth. They used the mammoth for both transport and as beasts of burden, for meat, skin, fat, and ivory. It is beyond doubt that we are dealing with a genuine case of symbiosis between man and animal. Mammoths were forced north by changing climate conditions, and the Yukols followed. That makes sense. Some prehistoric cave drawings identified as being of Yukol origin have led the scientific community to conjecture that at one time, the Yukols realized the incredible achievement of domesticating mammoths. They are, to our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to have represented a man astride a mammoth. Yeah, that is a feat. Like, domesticating such a giant animal like that. I imagine you'd have to do that from a young age, just like they do with elephants. Yukol life was thus intimately linked to that of their pachyderms. They used their hides for clothing and to build roofs, wall, and houses. They used their tusks to construct the frameworks of their dwellings, and for weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate impact on the Yukol's way of life. It seems that they were able to retain the strong link that tied them to mammoths throughout millennia. As incredible as that might seem, Yukols still feed on mammoth meat today, and use mammoth hide for clothing and to roof their dwellings. Their craftsmanship of mammoth ivory is altogether remarkable. It appears that the Yukols have managed to retain their ancestral habits by using, over the years, the many frozen mammoth bodies that are perfectly preserved in the frozen Siberian wastes. They are said to have lived off this enormous pantry for more than 30 centuries. To do this, they have hollowed out a vast network of caves in the frozen ground. According to the intrepid explorer Marie Bodrinov, Yukol civilization has now gone underground. That is crazy. Although we did hear a lot about this from Professor Pons at Berchtesgaden University. Some of this is fairly new, that they've been surviving off it for 30 centuries? Dude! And they're going underground because of these, the frozen caves that they're building, so that they can continue to live off of the mammoths. Specialists in the paleontology department at St. Petersburg have never credited Yukol myths and legends. However, the legend of the Siberian ice arc is typical of such folklore. It has long been considered a fable told by shaman in the evening to ward off the boredom of the long Siberian winter months. The legend tells that, somewhere on a lost island to the north of the tundra, there still exist live mammoths, relics of the long-gone Ice Age, a tiny population that has been preserved for more than 12 centuries under Yukol care. The island the pachyderms inhabit is called Syberia. Cue the game title! To my notes, I add the tale of this legend as Marie Bodrinoff related it in her memoirs. It agrees on all points with statements from Yukols I had the fortune to meet. Although this story constitutes no proof of the existence of the island of Syberia, it forms a tantalizing hypothesis. Bluegrass, this is what he was talking about. Well, I guess he lived with the Yukols. Hans, I'm referring. He mentioned the bluegrass. Caerulea herba, fossilized plant life. When fall arrives, the odor of its flowers is so strong that it is known to awaken hibernating Yuki. Scarlet bramble, Infernus rubus. Scarlet bramble. Mixed with walrus blubber or tallow, this scarlet bramble is frequently used in Yukol medicine. The fumes released by burning it have considerable healing properties. The shamans recount that the plant only grows on the tomb of those whose soul is at peace. Oh, so we got the scarlet bramble from Alexi's tomb, right? And you need to mix it with walrus blubber or tallow, and that's used in the medicines because the fumes, after you burn it, have healing properties. The Legend of Syberia. We read this in Syberia 1. At the end of the last ice age, there were huge climatic changes. Much of the land was flooded by water. This sudden environmental variation put the existence of a number of animal species in danger, including the mammoths that inhabited the lands of the Siberian North at that time. The Yukols, a particularly advanced people for the age, set about the construction of an enormous ark, like that of Noah, with the objective of preserving the mammoths, objects of religious devotion, from extinction. The enormous craft was entirely constructed of mammoth tusks and was loaded with a small herd of beasts and huge quantities of fur. The fate of the ship was entrusted to several particularly courageous members of the Yukol clan. Their mission was to lead the animals toward more welcoming climes. Once such lands were discovered, it was agreed that they would unload the animals and then come back to spread the tidings of their good fortune. It wasn't until 10 years later that the Ark returned to its starting place. The Yukols who had remained on the continent were surprised to find the ship empty, but for the perfectly preserved bodies of several mammoths in the ice that packed the bottom of the ship. They took this mysterious offering as a sign from the gods and ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. A week later, carried along by ocean currents, the Ark set sail again. Once more, it returned 10 years later, with more frozen mammoths on board. The phenomenon continued for millennia. Every 10 years, the Ark would reappear, each time filled with immaculately preserved mammoths. The Yukols interpreted the phenomenon as an act of benevolence on the part of their souls of their congeners who had died during the Ark's first journey in some infernal maritime cataclysm. They made a religion of the Ark with its own rites and customs that was marked by the periodic appearance of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing seemed to affect the Ark's mysterious roundabout. One day, however, the Ark returned earlier than expected and empty. This was 100 years ago. The poor Yukels fell into deep despair. Everything they had believed in and had been the foundation of their culture since the dawn of time lost meaning. The most valiant tried hard to maintain hope, especially because the Ark still continued its peregrinations into the unknown, borne away on the seasonal ocean tides. But one morning, the Ark refused to set sail. Many Yukels then left the village forever, trailing their despair across the tundra. Sometimes they can be encountered in the smoke-filled drinking holes of the last outpost of civilization. These poor sodden souls drown their befuddled minds in alcohol, recounting their unlikely mammoth tales to fellow alcoholics. When the explorer Bodranov arrived among the Yukels, she noted the presence of what was once a ship. Only the Yukels could perceive the mythical crafts of their legends beneath the layers of ice that had accumulated over centuries. She put forward the hypothesis that the accumulated ice had eventually doubled the volume of the Ark and rendered it incapable of negotiating the dangers posed by floating ice in the Arctic flow. I, Alexei Tokianov, can confirm that the observations of this audacious adventure are true. The Ark that leads to the Isle of Syberia is indeed real, and even if I have not found the formal proof, I'm convinced of this isle's existence and that remnants of mammoth population may still live there. Alexei Tokianov. Wow. That is so crazy. So there is hope that there is a Syberia to go to. Yukel relic. That must be what we put the brambleweed into, along with tallow. But where are we gonna get that? I'm hoping we don't have to go to the town to get it, but I'm thinking we probably do. Alright, I'm just gonna put this in here in Hans's room. I heard some speech, and that was really freaky. I was not expecting someone whispering in my ear. Alright, so let's put this down. My wife was making note that in the first game, Kate puts everything in her shirt. Kind of weird, but okay, you go, Kate. All right, what we did not.
I need something.
Need something.
I need something.
Okay.
I need something.
Nope. All right. Did we not pick up the that weeds and stuff? So it grows on the graves of people who died or are at peace, I believe. Believe that they were at peace. I'd assume that was Alexei, but I guess that isn't the case. Oh no, I could pick it up here. There we go. Herbs and brambles. There we go. Now we've got it. Now we've got it. She had just cut it earlier, but she didn't pick it up. Come on, Kate. Alright. Go. Stop whispering. That whispering reminds me of a game when I was playing for the Halloween time frame. Look for that. I think it's going to be coming out starting the 27th or the 28th. I have a special playthrough of a scary game to play. So, yeah, look for that, guys. Okay. Well, that didn't go. Can't use that here. Well, I guess we'll keep searching for that. But for now, I think this video's gone a little longer than I had anticipated. So, I hope you had a good time. Made a lot of progress, really a lot of progress. And hopefully we'll make even more progress, or at least the same amount of progress, in the next one. And I hope to see you then. And until then, bye.